Hillsborough County students are looking to change the laws in Florida, at least some of them. Lawmakers are taking 4 student-proposed bills to Tallahassee with them for this next legislative session. Let's bring in Fox 13's Genevieve Curtis, who shows us how they're looking to make Florida safer with these changes, live in Tampa tonight. Genevieve, we don't hear these stories all that often where students are making a direct impact and really have a hand in some of these bills.
And they certainly are, Mark. These students have thoroughly researched so many topics. They include making e-bikes and scooters safer, helping domestic violence survivors, as well as lab testing on animals, all issues they believe will make Florida a better place for all of us. And they are bills that local reps are now proudly taking with them to Tallahassee.
Together, we can do more than give survivors a voice. We can give them the power to be heard.
This isn't a state house, and some of the bill creators can't even vote yet. These students passionately lobbied for their legislative changes during Hillsborough County schools ought to be a law competition. Brooklyn Weathers and Jasmina Marrero from Sumner High School are looking to make a big change.
It was so cool to sit in the room with other people just like me in high school, and they have such brilliant ideas.
Their bill looks to create an exception to Florida's 2-party consent rules when it comes to recording, to allow domestic violence survivors to record their abuse to be used in court.
If you or I were being abused in the comfort of our home, we could not record our abuser and use that video in court as evidence, because more than likely the other person would not consent to that. So lots of evidence is deemed inadmissible.
State Rep Susan Valdez said she'd proudly sponsor the bill.
Okay, I think I found my bill. All righty, good job, girls.
She's also sponsoring a bill from Freedom High School to protect teen riders, raising the legal helmet age when it comes to e-bikes and scooters.
Crashing e-bikes and e-scooters at high speeds can have life-altering consequences.
I feel like it resonated with me because I did have a friend who was in an e-scooter accident, and unfortunately he did get hit and it was pretty bad.
East Bay High School introduced strengthening truancy enforcement, and Sickles High School introduced a ban on cosmetic animal testing in Florida, both picked up by legislators. The Sumner team has been vetting their bill and say it is not about politics.
Both parties seemed very confident and passionate about this topic, and I feel like that eased something in me just to see that there was no side choosing, no bias, and that it just appealed to both parties.
The next step will be drafting the bill with their sponsor and seeing if they can make real change in Tallahassee.
I'm more so excited, not for myself to get to experience it, but it's like I am helping so many people if this truly gets passed.
And they certainly are passionate about making a difference, even at such a young age. It is very inspiring. There were some other bills that were presented at the seminar that are still working their way towards some other lawmakers that might get taken to Tallahassee as well. That includes a scrolling app to try to help with social media addiction. Reporting live in Tampa, Genevieve Curtis, Fox 13 News.